guys, welcome back to Diablo's Deliveries. It's Oliver here with a 2-hour shift for you. First ride was 3.9 miles for $5.75 from Five Guys. That's pay per mile of $1.47, which is not a super competitive rate, but I just wanted to get something going. And I made my first mistake of the day, which was to wait at this red light. I should have just continued through the parking lot and forgone this red light and then came out where there wasn't a light. So that was a small mistake there, but we're back on track. And where I'm delivering to here is an apartment complex that I know, and it's a confusing one. I'll zoom in on the building numbers. They make no sense. I remember the first time I delivered here, it was at night, and it was very, very confusing. But this time, I'm not going to let the numbers confuse me because I'm going to take my time and make sure I know where I'm going before I start parking and running around on foot. I need to find the place first on the bike. So we're here on Diablo. He is a CRF 300L, if you didn't know. He is a dual sport motorcycle, so you can go both on-road and off-road, which makes him excellent for food delivery. Here we're trying to get to the customer as quickly as possible. It's a pretty low-paying offer at $1.47 per mile, but it's the first one of the day, so I'm just getting warmed up. This is the apartment complex, and you can see here that this is building 3, and it's got the 700s, 800s, and 900s on it. All of the buildings are like that, and it's very confusing. So I come up here to building 1, and I'm looking for, I think, a number in the 400s or 300s. Either way, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I know that it's up at the top level, so I get up there, make the delivery, take the picture. Yep, it is in the 300s. And it's 8 minutes and 16 seconds of my time there. My next offer is from KFC. It's for $10.75 for 3.2 miles. That's pay per mile of $3.35. That is a very competitive rate. And right off the bat, I see a red light. So I'm going to go around that red light by going through this little ATM thing. And you notice that my phone is not in its holder. And I don't notice for a couple lights. I got really lucky here that it didn't fall off because it is just hanging on by a thread. I finally saw it. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? I'm holding on to it. I'm like, oh, I got to also drive my motorcycle. So I finally get it secured, and then I'm back on my way. Now, this order is going all the way back to that same apartment complex that I was at, the one with all the confusing building numbers. But this one, according to DoorDash, is a high-paying offer. The reason I'm getting a high-paying offer here is because I'm still within my first 50 deliveries. And when you're in your first 50 deliveries, they kind of give you a little bonus to get you started by giving you access to those priority high orders. So I am enjoying the fruits of that right now, but it should end after my first 50. And I don't know how it's going to go after that. All right, here I've got a green light, but with a no right on red because there are pedestrians in the crosswalk. Anytime somebody's using that crosswalk right there, you can't turn right on red. So I go around it by going through the CVS parking lot. I cut through, and then I'm back on my way going to find this apartment complex. If I have any experienced DoorDashers watching right now, leave a note down in the comments as to whether or not you see a difference between your first 50 deliveries and then what comes after that. Is there a lot more high-paying offers in those first 50, or does it not really matter? I'm really curious to know. Okay, back to the delivery. Find myself some parking. I know I'm going to be on the first floor, and I find it, take my picture. 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Not too bad because it is about lunchtime and it is a bit trafficy out there, so I'm not mad about that amount of time. I'm going to pop a little victory wheelie here, just a small one. Don't want to get in any trouble, but I do want to celebrate a little bit because that was a high-paying offer. And I'm on to the next one. It's a $7 Papa John's delivery for 2.7 miles. Now, as is, this is very competitive pay, $2.59 per mile. But then I looked after my delivery, and it ended up being a high-paying offer for $9.74. So they must have raised my tip, which is awesome. Pay per mile is $3.60. Another bonus on this offer is that I got a free pizza bag from DoorDash. If you just ask them for a pizza bag at Papa John's, they'll give you one. Not all of them are probably the same, but I got my pizza bag and it's verified, which is awesome. And then after that, I got an Uber Eats offer because I'm dual apping on both Uber Eats and DoorDash, and I got a pay per mile of $5.89 just for stopping by a Taco Bell right up here, right next to the Papa John's basically, and then delivering it right up the street to who I consider our VIP customer who we're going to meet here in a second. So I'm off from Papa John's, and boom, there's the Taco Bell. $5.89 per mile on this one. It's only like 1 point something miles, which is awesome. So I take off the pizza bag because I got it strapped to the top, and then I run in, I grab the food, and I'm off. It's a small order, just one paper bag, and I'm on my way. We come up here to a red light, so I'm going to not wait for that left turn, and I'm going to go through this parking lot here, totally saving a couple minutes probably. I don't know, about a couple minutes, maybe just 1 minute, but still, that's saving time and maximizing profits. We pull up to my VIP customer Mike's house. He's awesome. He has delivered or ordered from me before, and I've delivered to him. He's a big supporter of the channel, and it only took me 3 minutes and 23 seconds, which is awesome. Then I pop a little victory wheelie for Mike, and we are off to deliver those pizzas over the bridge. When I say over the bridge, that means over on Okaloosa Island, which is kind of the touristy part of town. It's where people usually rent homes for the summer so that they can go to the beach. And a lot of people order from over here. So going up over the bridge, there's usually a lot of traffic, but today it's not so bad, which is nice. And it's a beautiful day, so I like getting to see the water. Part of this for me is about having fun too. So here I missed the turn a little bit, so I'm going to turn around and I turn onto the street. I'm looking for the right house. I stop in front of this one. It's not this one. It's the next one. There it is. And I see my customer right out front. Total time on that one was 14 minutes and 39 seconds, but that also included the time to go to Mike's place and drop off that Taco Bell. Okay, here we have the last order of the day. I got a $2 incentive on this one because I did 2 rides with Uber Eats, and it ended up being $2.02 per mile because of that little incentive pay, which doesn't make it the most competitive of the day, but it makes it pretty good. And again, it's over on Okaloosa Island, so I get to go over the bridge again, which I really enjoy doing because it's a beautiful day, and you get to see the Gulf and the bay. Okay, so as you saw there, I was waiting for the light to change. It never changed, so I just carefully went out there. Sometimes lights don't pick up motorcycles, which is annoying, but sometimes you just have to proceed carefully, or else you're going to end up waiting there forever. Okay, now I'm coming up to the bridge again. We are going to ride over it. I'm going to stand up because it's fun, and I can see everything. It's awesome, weaving in and out of traffic a little bit. On this one, I actually ended up going over the time that I wanted to be delivering for. I went over by about 10 minutes, so it was about 2 hours and 10 minutes technically for the total time online. I only wanted to do 2 hours, but I really wanted to get this order done so I could get that $2 incentive from Uber Eats. Total time on it was 6 minutes and 14 seconds, which is not bad for going over the bridge. I'm pretty happy with that. This is my summary from both Uber Eats and from DoorDash. Total earned was $42.31. That's $19.23 per hour, which is a pretty good day. All right, all you delivery demons, that concludes the video for the day. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.